everybody, welcome back to the Dahlia Society. My name is Kristen and I am here today to show you a brand new make which I am absolutely in love with, and as well as that I have the unboxing of the last box which was for June, and that was Wild at Heart. So lots to unbox there and unpack, and also the make of the month that was inside that box too. And a huge thank you, you all have got me over the line. I am over the 18k subscriber mark, which was my goal, so thank you so much if you've taken the time to like and subscribe to one of my vlogs. And if you're enjoying watching my sewing journey and you don't know what it's about, this is all about sewing and creating your own wardrobe, no matter what size or age you are. It's all about enjoying fabrics and new pattern inspiration as well. I am outside my garden. It is about 5 p.m. It's a bit chilly, but it's nice and still. There's no wind, so I thought a great opportunity to get some fresh air and to show you some brand new makes that I have. I am really excited to talk all about the new Deluxe Bespoke Box, which is launching on July 1st, so it's Saturday morning. It's a very exciting one because it's our seasonal box. So once a season we release a designer luxury box that has 3 meters of fabric and lots of other sewing goodies. Now we always have 2 colorways for these boxes, and this theme is called Jewel of the Nile, and I love what's inside. I love looking into things like crystals and seeing their purposes, what they've been used for in the past, and just little rituals people may have had with them, especially in the looking at the Egyptian side of things. The Peridot, which is a beautiful green color stone, will be one colorway in one of the boxes. The other colorway in the other box is the amethyst, and these stones had very, very special kind of symbolism for the Egyptians, and in particular for Cleopatra. I know looking into the whole Peridot thing, they do say that they rival the fact that her well-known emerald collection may actually be a peridot collection. Of course, peridot was worshipping the sun. Of course, it was protecting people from evils and from night terrors and that kind of thing. And the amethyst was a symbol of status and wealth. And I know that apparently in the court, the pharaohs and the queens and princesses would be adorned with amethyst. So it's really interesting looking into that kind of thing. I think you're going to love Jewel of the Nile and what's inside. There's some really special makes. There is also some beautiful handmade buttons. Now inside this box there were some gorgeous buttons from a new maker, which I'm going to tell you all about, and she's also making the special buttons that would be in the deluxe box as well. And there's also a beautiful scented handmade gift that I think you are all going to go a bit gaga for, because it took my breath away when it came. So I really can highly recommend heading on over, popping your name on the wait list. Remember, if you are not online at 9 a.m. to grab one of these, they're going to go very quickly because they are in very limited numbers. So yeah, make sure you put a little reminder or the alarm on to remind yourself when those boxes are released. So very exciting. And there'll also be the discounted pattern of the season, which is a gorgeous make from a great indie pattern designer too. I'm firstly going to talk about what I'm wearing because I'm so thrilled with this. This is a beautiful Tessuti pattern, the Torino Vest. I've been slowly chipping away at this for the last couple of weeks, slowly, because I really wanted to take my time and make sure I got everything perfect. And this is from that beautiful boiled merino wool, Australian merino wool that I have in the store. This is the burnt sienna color, which I am just so in love with. It is just so gorgeous. I really am wrapped with how it's come up. It was great to follow, quite an easy pattern to follow, remembering that all raw edges, there's no need to do any overlocking, and you must make sure when you're marking your points, your notches, you're not cutting into the seams, you're using a chalk, because they do say, don't snip into seams because those seams will all be visible when you have your end result. Just love the shape of it. I've got the little loop tie at the front and a little chunky wooden button, and I do have these buttons in store because there's one thing I was searching for was a 34 to 35 millimeter button, and they're really hard to find just a nice plain wooden button. And if you're like me and you really like something sleeveless, this is a great design because you can throw it on over a nice chunky sweater or maybe a polo neck, and it really does help keep that cozy feel without being too sort of overheated and too many layers. So I really love a vest, but I love the kind of princess seams in this, and I love the way it's got that nice little waist detail at the front. So I'll put some pics up and some video and you can see what you think. I made the size 3. I would definitely say it is quite an oversized make. As in with most Tizzuti patterns, they always go for that nice oversized look. If you're wanting something a bit neater and a bit more body hugging, I'd probably go down a size, but the size 3 for me was pretty much perfect. I like it to wear over chunky sweaters, so I wanted it to be a bit more oversized, but so in love with it. And I really, really love the fabric. And don't forget, boil wool, you don't need to be washing it. It is a dry clean only, but I do have a huge variety of boil wool jackets now in the wardrobe, and I don't think I've ever washed any of them because you can spot clean them if need be, but it's always good to either air them out or steam them if you need to do that, just to air things out. But look, they are fantastic because they do breathe really beautifully, they do wear really wonderfully, and they do help regulate the body temperature, which is what I love because I can get a bit overheated at the moment, so I really enjoy wearing a natural fibre like wool. But yeah, just so in love with this Tizzuti Torino vest. Of course, the fabric and patterns are in store. I do have other colourways in this beautiful boil wool. I've got the peacock, teal green, navy, birch, which is a beige kind of colour, this burnt sienna, so just such lovely colourways. There's also a really, really pretty willow green, which is a slightly olivey green, which I'm just so in love with, and I'm really thinking whether to make another one of these. I'm just really, really happy with this pattern. It's just wonderful to wear. So let's move on to the box, the unboxing for the June box. And of course, there are some wonderful ladies that do unboxing over on YouTube. I think Deb from DB Designs did a great unboxing for this one as well and was really happy with it. So thanks for that, Deb. But the box, let's undo what is inside. It's just so lovely to see everyone appreciating some beautiful emails I've had about this fabric being that you all really loved it as well. So inside the box we have, let's go through the little postcard, which is Stay Wild at Heart, and we designed these postcards ourselves, and I think next month's ones Phoebe has designed because she's done illustration courses and she's really good with things like graphic design, that kind of thing, so I'm really utilizing that, and I think she's having a bit of fun with that as well. So this one is one that I've done, but I just love to do something a bit individual. And the little tags, you can't buy this from Kylie in the Machine, matches in really well. We have the scented gift of the month is an Anihana mint shower steamer, and if you haven't used one of these, they are lovely if you haven't got time to put a bath bomb. They're like a shower bomb. You put them just a bit out of the shower stream, so the shower base, and just a bit away from where the water is, and it'll last a couple of showers because the steam and a little bit of water will let that nice sort of scent waft around, and having that one with peppermint and eucalyptus is just so nice and invigorating in the morning and opening up all those airways. But really, really enjoy those. And I know they're a New Zealand brand, and I think they do have quite a few other beautiful scents as well. I think they've got lemongrass and lavender, but really enjoyed that mint one. We've got the beverage of the month was an Arcadia spiced chai tea, which is always very popular in my family, one of my favourite winter beverages. If you're wanting something other than tea or coffee, the spiced chai tea is great. You don't need to add milk, but I do add a little bit, sometimes a bit of steamed up milk and a bit of nutmeg on top is really, really lovely. So that's one of our favourites. The edible of the month was from Spring Hill Farm, and it's the Boodles. So the Boodles were just such a lovely hit with all you guys. They're like a kind of an Aussie iconic chocolate crackle, which is one of my favourite things from my childhood, but love these. They are low in sugar as well, so a really nice little edible gift to have with your cuppa. We have also the little Werther's Original, which everyone loves those. A nice little Gutermann thread to match with the fabric here. And the beautiful little sewing notion of the month. Now these are from a gorgeous maker called Rhubarb Makes, and these buttons are just stunning. They are little, I'm going to show you what they are before I talk about them, because I think a lot of people said that when they saw these buttons they gasped because it was just such a surprise. There's a set of, I think there's 5 or 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they are gorgeous little tortoiseshell cat buttons. So not sure if that's being picked up. I'm going to put that behind so you can see. Really pretty little cat buttons. I'll put some pics in so you can see as well up close, but love her buttons, and she puts so much hard work and care into her gorgeous buttons. So she will be making some really lovely handmade buttons for the Jewel of the Nile box. So I really hope you you love those when you get them. So it's just nice to know there's some handmade buttons coming to complement the fabric, which is really exciting. So the fabric of the month, let me show you. It was a stunning viscose twill with a beautiful leopard print, but quite a subdued leopard print. I think a lot of you were really surprised because I think a lot of people were expecting something really bold and loud, and it was lovely and soft and subdued, but such nice warmth. And that viscose twill, you'll see that diagonal thread, the way that the viscose twill picks up the light and gives that nice sheen. I think it's a stunning fabric, and I'm really, really happy with what I made. Pattern of the month was a beautiful Friday Pattern Company Donny blouse, which was just such a perfect make for that fabric. I'll put some pics and videos so you can see how that one turned out. Brilliant pattern, fabulous make, loving all the little authentic details like your burrito method, the nice detail at the front open collar. It's going to be a brilliant pattern for heading into summer here in Australia as well. But for winter, I think you could definitely think about lengthening the sleeve or lengthening into a shirt dress as well. Another thing I thought straight away with this fabric would be a beautiful style arc Genoa skirt, which is fantastic with a sort of a soft twill fabric. And I just had recently made one for myself. I was wearing for a birthday party. I went out to a 60th party on the weekend, and I made mine with the really pretty Atelier Jupe emerald green fabric with a purple flower through. I'll put some pics in as well so you can see that. But I think that would be really, really special in this fabric as well for a winter make. So lovely to see some different ideas. I would really love to see if you purchased this box, the Wild at Heart, what you've made with the fabric or what you have planned to make, because I really find that fantastic to hear what you have thought of the fabric and what you've straight away thought would match up nicely to make and to wear. But I've got quite a few things planned for my bit of extra fabric here that I'd like to make as well. So that will be coming up shortly on a new video. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments of that box. And also, if you're excited to get this Egyptian theme Jewel of the Nile box, don't forget Saturday morning, this Saturday, 1st of July at 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. I'm running out of daylight here. It's getting dark really quickly. Of course, this is the darkest, kind of shortest days of the year here in Australia. And I know a lot of us here in Melbourne have been shivering through a very cold week. But yeah, I'm loving the crisp, nice, cool mornings. But we've been very, very busy in the shop. We've been very busy doing orders all day, so I really wanted to come out here and film for you guys before it got too dark, just to show you my latest make, because really, really happy with this nice cozy boiled wool Torino vest. Let me know what you're up to in the comments below and what you've been sewing. I would love to hear, and if you've enjoyed this content today, a thumbs up would be very well appreciated. I'll be seeing you Thursday night with a brand new pattern release from Pattern Emporium. I always try and do a couple of versions of what Kate has put out with the new Chasing Butterflies top. It's really exciting. I've also got a lot of new fabrics to complement that pattern. So if you've been looking at that pattern, maybe thinking it might be for you, I have some really exciting, beautiful textured knits arriving in this week to show you guys. So that will be coming on Thursday night. So take care. We'll see you all then. Bye for now.